Ooh, ouch, pick up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That one got Alvin Kamara. Hey, what over Alvin Kamara?
Yards into the end zone.
90 something?
He stopped right where he would have been if he had
90 over Alvin Kamara, bro. I wish I had LT still.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Of course, out of the gate.
Past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now.
I'm just letting you know Alvin Kamara is a receiving running back.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Ain't no fucking way.
And all the way down to the 24-yard.
Stop running little short curl routes.
So the big
Damn.
gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red
Actually
zone
throw the
for
fucking
1st
ball.
and 10. Now a toss. Kamara left side. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
8 niggas like you, bro.
Patriots.
You be scared to throw this shit.
And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Nah, nigga. Shut up.
3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Pocket on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Don't call me, bro. You see what I'm doing? Yeah. Please do not call me, mother.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd
I got
and
Chris
8.
Godwin too.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing is far. But that's complete. It's Chris
Nah, cause you run a little short curl out, bro. Nah, this is not, bro. An out route is not a curl route, nigga.
Catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice games.
This is gonna be annoying how you doing.
Yards and another first.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Bro.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they go play action with Favre. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage.
Watch my foot. Hold on.
Make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it from.
And he is into the end
Can't
zone.
tackle my nigga.
Touchdown, New Orleans. 25
Nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last
Watch this, he about to run a toss
play.
play.
To do that again.
Oh, how you gonna tell me to do this, but you doing that?
Okay, what are we going to do?
Look at
You don't
you.
go away from what you did before because that worked.
Blocking a fucking back? God damn.
It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown.
You're in the same place 2 drives in a row. And you can't do shit else. You can't do shit else. Shut the fuck out. You can't do shit else but run the ball. Stop talking.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 and the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Favre on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
How he boost from that far?
Doyle that time, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. To throw is Favre. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bro.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Off the play fake, here's Favre. He's got the first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And to give this time to the tailback. And the Saints are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Left side Doyle with it. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
Yeah, my man.
A great effort there.
Yes, sir.
Second touchdown here in this first half.
Yes, sir.
And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Throwing the out route and complete. That's just 11 yards there, first down.
first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
What?
About a yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chase Claypool.
That's what I hope is fucking trying to
And the Patriots have moved out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Saints 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Oh.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return.
What is my game doing? Click resume, nigga.
Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
This nigga like taking a nap.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person.
Bro, why? What the fuck, bro? I'm gonna get off Madden, bro. This shit gay.
Troy Vincent. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where
Why
hindsight
fucking
2020 comes into play,
you
right?
can't make it.
Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
he was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Lambo on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And Lambo will put this one through. And a lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And that is incomplete.
But this game sick, bro.
Intended for Jack Doyle. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 46. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Now a hit and a loose football. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's tone?
Wow, what? How's he off the end already?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Favre. Looking long for Thomas. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 72 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And his kick is good.
That ties the game 24-24.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Looking deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They only needed a few inches there on 2nd, but forget the halfback dive. They were going for the big one.
I thought it was a good time to take a shot. You figure with their running game, if they don't get it there, you come back and run for it and pick up the 1st down. Go ahead and be aggressive. Try and get one downfield for a big one. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have moved out in front. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Saints 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we were. They've got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play.
When teams practice their plays during the week, They're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now they try the right side here. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line of game. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Patriots' defense is going to take over on down. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Favre. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Favre. Incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Ebron. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At their own 4-yard line.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
Stop running it. Oh, ball, bro.